guys? Mambo Mike here. This video is in response to a viewer question. She wanted a male perspective regarding a video by my good friend and spiritual teacher Teal Swan. The video is titled, "I Can Have Me and I Can Have You Too." I will post a link for that below. And Alicia's question is, because you are very accomplished at self-love and oneness, it looks that way from my point of view. Mambo Mike, I am curious what your take is on this video, your advice to the type of person Teal Swan is saying that thinks being alone is torture. So what she's referring to is the kind of person who will abandon themselves to get connection. So the person's just so desperate to connect that they will do it at any cost. And so I do agree with Teal in what she's explaining about being able to have yourself and the other person. So I don't think you have to give up who you are in order to connect with somebody, although I do understand the psychology behind that. And so the analogy I would like to make is, it's sort of like if you're broke and you want to give money to other people. I mean, we understand logically you can't do that, right? If so, this idea of filling your own cup is sort of similar. If I don't have anything, if I don't have any money myself, then I don't have any money to give you, right? But often when it comes to love, we think that if we don't give ourselves love, then we can connect or give love to other people, and it doesn't work very well, because the foundation of connection is about connection with ourselves first. And another analogy would be like when you go on a plane and they tell you in case of emergency, if you're a parent and you're going to give the oxygen, you got to give oxygen to yourself first, right? You don't give oxygen to your kid and then you pass out and you're no good to your kid if you're passed out, right? So you got to first give to yourself so that now you're viable and now you're able to help other people, right? Which may include your kid or passenger next to you or whatever the case. So, those are some ideas, right? And so if we don't know what we want and we try to get what we want, it's going to be an exercise in futility, because you got to first know what you want. You got to first know where you're going before you can pursue what it is that you want. And so it's the same way with love, right? We have to get connected with ourselves first. And when we do that, it doesn't mean that we like to be alone, or that if you're a person who is afraid of being abandoned or afraid of not having connection, and you have fears about that, yes, you're going to have to do some emotional work to work on that. But what I want to say to you, if you're one of those people, is that it's not about learning how to be alone. It is about understanding that when you are able to accept being alone and fully connect with yourself, that's going to improve the quality of people that you connect with, right? So it's the same idea as like saying, I don't know what I want and I can't get what I want. Well, if you don't know what you want, how can you get what you want, right? If you don't understand connection with the self, then how are you able to have a quality connection with other people, right? It's impossible, really, because if you can't love yourself, then anything that you do trying to love other people are going to be all screwy. So the point I'm trying to get at is it's not saying, I'm going to have to deal with being alone because that's the only way I'm going to learn and it feels horrible to be alone. That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm saying is you have to learn to connect with yourself, be comfortable with yourself, and really work on whatever obstacles you have, and really learn how to love yourself unconditionally. And when you're able to do that, and that will help shape the boundaries also, which will improve the quality of the people that you connect with. So now you're not just going to desperately grab at anybody who's going to give you attention, right? You have the capacity to understand, this is what I want, this is the way I want it, and this is the type of quality connection that I want. And so that comes from giving yourself attention, giving yourself love, giving yourself filling your own cup, whatever that is, right? So once you're able to do that, now you have the ability to attract and bring into your life the kind of quality connections that you really want. All right, so hopefully that helps. Thanks for watching.